Alright everyone, welcome to the first members only Fat Fill video. So what's going to happen is you guys are going to get this first. You guys are going to get it for about a week and then I'll kind of release it to the general public. You guys get that information a little bit earlier. Hopefully these videos are a little bit more informational, maybe not the most exciting stuff, but I'm going to kind of give you some of the back scenes, behind the scenes, give you a look into the way that I think when I'm doing stuff. And so I want to give you guys some of that first. So what I wanted to do is look at Conquest. And I've talked about some of these things before, but whenever I do Conquest, I don't really go into feats as much. So while we do this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of go to my global feats here. So for these global feats, unfortunately this time, there's nothing to really get the whole, you can't really do any of these feats all at once, right? This one, these are 4 characters that you need to survive Night Sisters. Then it's 20 with a full squad of Tuscans. Again, no wiggle room there. Win 20 with Trip 0 BT1 in the squad. Again, what do you... you can't really work towards any of these. Unaligned force users, right? So those global feats, unfortunately, you can't really do at the same time. It's not possible. However, if we go into Sector 1 here, and you look at these feats, so you've got Evasion Down, Blind, and Jedi units, Secret Intel. So Secret Intel, obviously that's BB-8 only, so you just have to use BB-8. For Jedi units, that's pretty easy, right? There's a lot of Jedi. However, Old Ben will inflict Evasion Down on his basic, and Jedi Knight Luke can inflict Blind. Also, though, with Blind, Chupio has an AoE blind, right? He can blind the whole team at once, and he inflicts Evasion Down on basic as well. So Chupio can get you these at both times, and using the Jedi can give you a little bit of work towards 3 different feats all at the same time. So you really need to understand character kits with Conquest. Conquest is, as everybody says, it's a grind, but it's also really testing your knowledge about what you know about this game. So for when you see Evasion Down, Blind, you think Old Ben, you think Chupio and Jedi Knight Luke, and you can kind of use all of those at once to further benefit you, right? So when we go into Sector 2, right, and again, I understand that Conquest is ending. I just have, been so busy, but want to still show you guys a few of these things. So no attackers in your squad. Well, this is very easy if you're using the Night Sisters because none of them are attackers. If you use Mother Talzin, Old Daka, Asajj, Marin, and Zombie, not a single one of them is an attacker, which will also allow you to inflict Plague. Now, health steal up 20 times. The easiest way to do this is use Emperor Palpatine, Mara Jade, Thrawn, right, Empire. And what you're going to do is get shock on the entire field and then just spam your basic with Emperor Palpatine. And Emperor Palpatine is going to run Turn Meter Train. And he has that ability where he can give the entire team health steal up. So if you do that with Emperor Palpatine, this is a very easy way to cheese it, and you can get one in a single battle. And you'll win, right? You'll win the battle, and you'll get the feat in one go. Another character who gets this is General Grievous when he uses his, not the AoE, but the single attack where he kind of rolls forward his special. He'll gain health steal up as well. Again, getting that 20 times, Emperor Palpatine is the most efficient, but it can be done with General Grievous. Evade 100 attacks. This is definitely brutal. I never have a really good way of doing this consistently because it's 100. So you think if you want to do that in just 10 battles, you need to evade 10 attacks per battle, which is a lot, right? I'm not going to pretend that's not a lot. So there's definitely some ways to cheese this, but you need to win the fight, which is insanely brutal. I was going to get it, and then I didn't end up winning the fight. I timed out, so I was pretty bummed about that. But again, just take some planning, right? So we get into this Sector 3 here. Again, these feats. So droid units. Remember, this is just defeating with droid units. It's not a full team. It's just with droid units. So someone like Dark Trooper, Chupio, BB-8, R2-D2, all of, Shorty, HK, all of those droids count towards this. Now, obviously, General Grievous droids will all count towards this, but even using those other droids can get you here. All right, Momentum, that's Tuscans, whatever. Gain Foresight 60 times. That's very easy. You can spam that with Grandmaster Yoda. Very, very capable of getting that. I I get this in like a single battle with Grandmaster Yoda. And then Purge, again, that is Inquisitors. There are ways to cheese this, but there's whole videos and very specific data disks and certain text that you need to have to get that done. But again, just kind of showing you guys these things. Maybe I'll do another video where I kind of show them in action, but at least just explaining them to you guys. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. But I hope I hope this helps you just get in the mindset of what I am doing to get through these things. So ability block 60 times. Characters like Count Dooku, fantastic. He applies that on basic. Darth Vader applies it on basic. And with Dooku, if he can attack twice, which means that's 2 instances of potential ability block there. So, Darth Vader, you can do, obviously Lord Vader, in Ultimate can kind of do it. Jedi Master Luke can do that. Old Ben, there's a whole laundry list that do ability blocks, but you want to focus on those ones that it's very easy to get that done. Stealth 40 times. There's some ways to cheese this. You could use like an Aura Sing lead. You can use Hermit Yoda to put himself in stealth. If you find someone with stealth, you can use Grandmaster Yoda and kind of steal it from people. You can also just use Maul lead if you have the Maul Zeta. You can do that as well. A lot of people don't have that leadership Zeta. I find it really, really helpful for like Conquest and Galactic Challenges where they constantly require things like this. I do apologize if you can hear the cat toy in the background. My cat is deciding that this is the perfect time to play with a toy. Imperial Trooper units, that is what it is, right? Get it done. And then full squad of Rebel units, again, nothing you can really do. With this one, however, I'm going to show you guys. This one is awesome because you get a zombie node here, right? So what I did was I did an AoE to daze the Night Sisters here. And then I killed all of them except like one, and then Night Sister Zombie. And then I just auto-basicked on Zombie for probably like 5 minutes, and I got that done. That's a really easy way to cheese this one. If you can, right? That's a very easy way to cheese that feat. Not always, there's not always one like that, but if you can cheese it, always look for a way to cheese. And then, the Rebel units, that is what it is, right? Just find a node. And I'll say this. Whenever you're doing these farms, right? Doing them on the Datacron node is the best bet, right? That's your best way. Just doing them on the Datacron node because then you get bang for your buck. But that's only if you're capable of that. If you try this and you get smoked on it with your Rebels, find a node that you can win with your Rebels and then just farm that. Datacrons are nice, but getting your maximum rewards are so much more important. So just really focus on that. And then finally in Sector 5, right? So Inquisitorious unit kills, again, it is what it is, right? 14 battles with no tanks. Commander Luke Skywalker should be buzzing in your head right now. There are no tanks in that Commander Luke Skywalker team. You can use some Galactic Legends like Kenobi with Commander Tano, Jedi Knight Anakin, just kind of omit your tank, right, from that squad. You can do that, with any, Jedi Master Luke, you cannot do that with because he's a tank himself. Other ones you could use like Mandalorians, which will also allow you to inflict armor shred, right? To get the armor shred. Characters I use for this, Sabine can do that. The Armor, General Skywalker, Moff Gideon, even Commander Tano, after you use her Force Leap, every time she uses that ability afterwards, you inflict armor shred, as long as you don't instantly kill your opponent. So if you can kind of spam that a little bit, farm that out, you can definitely get 20 armor shreds. It's not hard to do whatsoever. So, that's just one that you find those good battles. You might have to use those characters a little bit, but it's well worth it. And then defense up 40 times. Someone like Old Ben and Grandmaster Yoda can do this in a single fight. You get Old Ben his first ability, right, to taunt. He'll pass defense out to the whole squad. And then Hermit Yoda can spread those buffs throughout the entire battle. And you'll be able to just spam defense up. It's a very easy one to get. Other ones here, Bad Batch can work really well, as well as Clone Wars Chewie lead will give you this. Again, you don't need to win this, right? You don't need to win this fight. You just need to, gain it. But yeah, guys, that's just the kind of when you look through this. Unfortunately, this Conquest has kind of really not given us good opportunities to work on globals and like work on globals together. Sometimes there's ways that you can get a bunch of these things together. Unfortunately, they really did a good job of making sure that you can't. Except I guess you could do this win with a full squad of unaligned force users and then defeat with Cal and Seer. But if you have Cal and Seer at good relic levels, like that's the least of your concern, right? Most of us aren't there, so you've got to kind of work your way around that. But hopefully, I don't know. You guys let me know as members. I'll release this to them. I don't know, in about a week, whatever. Just kind of preparing people for the next Conquest. Kind of show you guys the way my brain works for some of these sector feats. I don't know that I've ever really covered sector feats. I've talked about global feats quite a bit, but these sector feats can really be the make or break. But I mean, that's it, guys. It's not Conquest is not rocket science. It's about gosh, I'm gonna sound like my college coach here. It's about consistency. It's being consistent. It's understanding. When you see blind evasion down, immediately think 3PO and Chewie, and that's gonna get you this, right? When you see like some of them like secret intel, that is what it is, right? There's no other way around that. You need BB-8. But same thing with plague, right? No other way around that besides Night Sisters. But no attackers, there's plenty of ways to do this, right? There's plenty of ways to figure out no attackers. Health steal up 20 times. Again, Emperor Palpatine, General Grievous, very, very good to do that with. So it's really just understanding how all those things come together. And the more you do these in these galactic challenges, right? I don't think we have a galactic challenge open right now. But these are kind of similar feats that when you see certain things, just understand what you're doing, right? Yeah, we're going to get clone troopers tomorrow, so unfortunately I can't have that. But, that's the mindset, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are. As always, I really, really appreciate all of you, your memberships. Again, supporting this channel above and beyond. You all are amazing, and, you deserve some of this content just for yourselves, and that's why you are members. So again, if you are, Joe Correa, kind of special shout out to you as a level of the Wampa tier. Next time we are on stream together, let me know. We'll kind of pick out a character or two that we can just mod, right? That I will give you my best mod advice. You can kind of throw some mods on them, and I will work with you to, we'll kind of figure out a way that we can make that work. So yeah, guys, let me know what your thoughts are. As always, I love all you. May the force be with you. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers all.